What's up, everybody? BigHerc916. You know how we do it over here. Positivity, motivation. I got my man, Akeem, Hindsight Radio, back on the station. You know how we do it, man. My brother always coming with some insightful information, and he's never about settling for average. So we're going to get right into it. Akeem, what's on your mind, man? I know there's a lot going on in the news. And what do you want to talk about, man? What's the topic of the day?
There's a lot I want to talk about. Peace, everybody. Akeem from Hindsight Radio. I want to talk about this Obama nonsense about it sounds like he was suggesting you had to have a gay professor teach a young man to be a man. That's what it sounded like.
Dude, that's what it was.
Promoting.
That's what it was. There is no question about it. And, the demasculation of black men, and they always use black men as a symbolism.
It was interesting. How he singled out, he had a gay, it was almost like he was plugging it in. And what I find disingenuous about him now is, why don't he just come out the closet? Why you promoting this? And, it's been widely rumored that he was into this. He had a nickname called Bathhouse Barry when he was out in Chicago.
Yeah.
Right. I heard those things. I heard it from, what's his name? Judge Joe Brown was where I watched a show he was doing, and he broke it down. He gave a lot of details. But okay, if that's what you are about, Obama, won't you just say it? Why are you playing games?
But
this is what you support.
But remember, even when he was in office, he promoted more for the LGBTQ or whatever, however you say that, than he did for the black community. He never really promoted black masculinity, black fathers in the household. Right. He didn't do anything.
What's funny is a lot of people was against him becoming president in the community. And was saying, I don't remember them saying anything about the whole gay stuff, but just who is this guy showing up representing? He really doesn't have a history with supporting anything when it came to black folks. But what we do as a community, just because they got the same skin color, that's what we're voting for, or they have the same party affiliation like Democrats, right? So, I've been on the show and I mentioned how the Democrats started out as a Ku Klux Klan. That's what they are. It's a racist party. But like him and so many others, nothing ever happens for what we call African or black communities. And there's a specific reason why that a lot of people are overlooking when it comes to why these guys don't come in office and do anything. Because politically they can't. Because black African-American are made up terms that they gave to us to take us away from our original heritage. The narrative is that all of us came from Africa, right? And we came over here as slaves, but that's not altogether true. For a large part of that is a false narrative. So a lot of us were already here on this land, and they enslaved us. And then when the European came in, it was a lot of mixing in to lighten up the skin. And then they designated the lighter skinned ones as Indians and dark ones as colored and Negro. So what's happening here, why blacks or African American would never get any type of reparations or any type of recognition like the Asian Americans got, like Latinos got, like every other group of people, because those people are using their true national names. You see,
well, why do you think they never taught us in school about the Moors?
Because they don't want to tell us, they don't want us to know who we really are. We are the Native Americans. We've been completely dumbed down, and it's promoted and supported by the people that look like us here.
Yes.
It's on remote control now. The white power structure doesn't have to do anything now. We do it to ourselves. And we do it largely through ignorance. Like, we keep calling ourselves black and African American. People from Africa don't call themselves African. They call themselves Liberian or Nigerian. Somalian. People don't understand. Egyptian is an African. Is African. From that African continent. See what I'm saying? So the what I'm trying to say is, reparations has already been given to us. The problem we don't get it is we calling ourselves something that will never get reparations. All they have to do is go, I know people darker than us that are Native American or American Indians getting their benefits as that because they went and claimed it. You're
filling out the application wrong.
Huh? They're filling out absolutely. They're filling out the application wrong. It's that simple, but they give guys like Jesse Jackson and all of them a platform. They allow them to speak and use these terms. We latch on to it thinking that that's the right thing to do without investigating anything. And we call ourselves something that can never get any rights because Black doesn't have rights. African American don't have rights. Those are politically, even white don't really have rights. That term. Those are all political terms. They don't exist in any type of national culture. I looked at a visa, like to go over to Brazil, you got to get a visa, right? For nationality, they put NORTE, Norte Americana, right? North, that's the nationality. It don't say nothing about Black. There's nothing on there that say black or anything because it's not recognized internationally. It's only a political within the borders of the United States term that they use to classify their slaves. Period.
916 store and pick you up a sticker for your car or a patch or a sticker for your laptop or maybe a beanie. Or read one of the many books that BigHerc916 has authored. You know how we do it.